Hello guys, so today I came up with a new topic which is top 10 cybersecurity skills for the future. So I will provide you the information regarding these cybersecurity skills, which the future proof skills which have the hyping and security with the time. So first of all, let's discuss what are the key points are here we need to discuss. First of all, why we choose cybersecurity? The first thing, it was a high in demand in through over these 10 to 20 years to 30 years. It was always in high demand, and in India, it's especially. And the average salaries must go from 6 to 20 LPA. So don't worry about that. As a fresher, you will get good package also, and be future ready, because in this AI generation, the cyber security, if you are a good cyber security professional, your job is not in unsafe way. So why cyber security? The industry at glance, like it's a demanding, it has millions of opportunity, the demand and the growth. As you can see, there is a 3.5 million plus job opportunities which is unfilled by 2025. And the estimated cybercrime damage can be done, it's 10 trillion dollar. And every industry needs, like healthcare or the government, manufacturing, finance, or any startups need that cyber defense or cyber security engineers. And the salary hike will be there, the growth you will get, the consistent growth from the cyber security domain. You can see what are the top skills which required in cybersecurity domains, like cloud security, threat intelligence, and VAPT, penetration testing, malware analysis, network security, application security, risk management, identify and access management. You can also see this graph which show you the skilled workforce, and the this green line will show you the cybersecurity positions. So as you can see, we are shortage as a workforce, skilled workforce. So grab this opportunity, make yourself with a good skills, and jump into the cybersecurity domain. So here we discuss some of the roadmaps, like what are the roadmaps you need to follow, and how you will land a job in this particular domain, and to build a future-proof career in cybersecurity. So some skills you must master. So first we talk about some skills what you like. These are the skills. First of all, skill one, ethical hacking and penetration testing. It is a vast domain in the cyber security. It's like offensive side. So what does it do? It's just finding vulnerabilities before malicious hacker do. So ethical hacking define like authorized attempt to gain unauthorized access to the system. Like it identify applications or data to be identified security vulnerability that could exploited by a malicious attacker. So it has red team and blue team versus, like these are the two domain which consist in cybersecurity. So the red team will focuses on simulating attack and an offensive side, and the blue team will go for defensive specialist which mitigates or detect or monitor the attack. And the purple will do the both of the things, like it has the blend of both the things, both exercises. Some real world application, like web pen testing, security, like cloud security, IoT security, API security, and some essential tools, like this is the framework, MSF framework, Burp Suite, or Nmap, Kali Linux. These can be done, and this is how the penetration testing PT methodology, like reconnaissance, then scanning, gaining access, and then after we need to perform privilege escalation also, and then after that we will provide documentation and reporting. So that's how one domain will end, and another one, the so skill, or we can say skill 2, is network security. Here we deal with the network kind of thing. We will provide the foundation of all digitals, and we will analyze the whole network and check if there any malicious or attempt, or we can say traffic is there. So for this we must understand what does the TCP/IP and OSI model stands for, what are the protocols, what are the headers, data encapsulation, and the layer by layer security. And then after we will know about some defense mechanism like defense network defense infrastructures, like what does the DMZ, what does the VPN do, what is IPS, IDS, and firewalls, how it's engaged and implemented, and how it's save our systems, we can say. And the enterprise network security, like securing large scale corporate networks. There are some specific certification for these also, and like as you can see, some key certifications are CCN and CCNP, or you can go for CompTIA security or CompTIA network plus. Some essential network tools, network security tools you can check out. First of all, the Wireshark, it's analyzes and network traffic and packet analysis. You can do it for live also, and it just not is used for IDS kind of thing and IPS kind of thing, like this IDS and IPS. And some Cisco securities like firewalls we to deal with, or some secure IOS. And Nmap will do for network mapping, and Nessus will do for vulnerability scanning. It's automated tool which provide you vulnerability scanning. Some common attack vectors is man in the middle, DDoS attack, herb poisoning, and DNS poisoning. Then after the MAC flooding, VLAN hope, BGP hijacking, we will understand like it's a border gateway protocol and route access points. Some the biggest point in this security skill, like network security, you can understand both the technique in like defensive and attacking. So this is much useful skills you must know about, and these tools also. After that we will discuss what is cloud security. This is the third skills, why it's required. It's a future, we can say. It's provide IT infrastructure like virtual world. So first of all, you need to learn about the cloud platforms. This AWS is provided by Amazon services, Amazon web services. Azure is from Microsoft, and GCP is from Google Cloud. So these three platforms, or maybe whatever in these three of, you must know about these three, and you can ace in any one of them. About the security fundamentals, how to implement security, how to deal with instances. And then after, you will know about the IAM, like identity access management and access control. How do we do that thing? And the security group, network ACLs, and some rules, how to implement least privileges and separation of duties. Then this IAM, you need to define what are the access can manage on a particular user, like for admin role, for user role. And then after that you must perform encryption and security, like if the data at rest, then how to implement the security, provide encryption. And if it's in transit form, so how do we do with these kind of things, some key management, and some KMS, and the cloud HSM. And these are the things you can deal with. And then after, some cloud native threats, like some misconfiguration, account hijacking, and some misconfiguration done by the role, by the user also, or by the service provider. So these are the things you deal with them in this in this cloud security thing. Some shared responsibility model, you can see like these are the models, cloud provider's responsibility, and some are the customer responsibilities. Like this IAM and data protection, application security will come under the customer responsibility, and configuration also will come in under the customer responsibility. But when we talk about this service provider, or we can say cloud service provider, the physical security, network structure, hypervisor, VMs, and computer services, as you understand, this comes under the responsibility of cloud provider. Some essential tools you must know, like the AWS security hub. You can found these tools on the particular service providers console, or we can say their own system like AWS and the Azure Sentinel, sorry, and the GCP security command. It's like a CLI based command tool, and some CloudTrail, Cloud IAM, and network security. There are some tools you can go with that. First of all, but one main point, it's you need in this particular skill, you need expertise. So must remember, if you want to enter in this cloud security domain, you must have some strong skills and some strong certifications. After that, after that, this fourth one, we can say the threat intelligence and SOC is basically you are going to monitor and detect and analyze some cybersecurity incidents. It will go for 24 into 7 security alerts, incident detection and response, security system administration, threat hunting, and intelligence. SIEM and log analysis. What does the SIEM? It's a tool, and how the log analysis we perform, like to check if any malicious or some suspicious alerts are happen or not. We provide correlations. We will go for analyze the log data, and this is the key skills we will go for: alert tuning, management, and queries. Some SOC tools, which is Splunk, IBM QRadar, or we can say the ELS stack, CrowdStrike, and SIEM is there also. So career roles are, there's a levels of the SOC analyst like L1, L2, and 3 based on their experience, and the threat hunter is also there, and the SOC manager, which will lead the team, provide the process, and manage resources. The last one is the malware analyst. It's not the last one, sorry. The fifth one is malware analyst and reverse engineering. In this, we understand like a good understanding of how the attacking side of things will work. You will know about the how malware work, deeply analyzes the viruses, ransomware, trojans, and disassembles malicious code to convert in the string, or we can say binary format, or check the strings. Disassemble malicious code, convert machine code to assembly languages to understand functionality entry point, identify attack patterns, some reveals some sophistication techniques, C2 communication, persistent mechanism, or some these tactics which are used by attackers. What are the career path? You can go for malware analyst, reverse engineer, threat researcher, or cyber forensics expert. It has higher package, but the job is very tough, so you must master these skills for landing a good job in this domain. Some essential tools: IDA Pro and Girda is one of my favorite one, and the OLIDBG is for debugger for Windows executables, and this is the sandbox things where you automate malware analysis environment. And the types of techniques we will follow in this: so first one is static, in which there is no execution, and dynamic, it's like control environment or control execution, where you check and observe how the malware is working. After that, we will go and check for cyber forensics and incident response. The skill number 6, the it's a art of providing digital evidence in this forensics and try to catch that culprit who ever perform any suspicious actions. So the delicious sorry, the digital investigation is there. Systematic analysis of digital evidence by using extract document, copying it from and generating an image by using this FTK forensic tool and autopsy. It will provide you disk analysis and data recovery. Then after, you need to perform and check the different artifacts here, and incident response, like a structured approach for security incident, how to prepare and detect and provide recoveries to the company. And chain of custody is like a framework which is used to for proper documentation and handling procedure, like how to handle the how to handle the evidences. For digital evidence handling, preservation and isolation is there. Forensic imaging, bit by bit copy, you can use autopsy and FTK also. And for data recovery and artifacts extraction, for analysis and documented for legal proceeding. Some more tools which are NCase, FTK, and the autopsy and the volatility. Some of the career paths are the digital forensic examiner and the computer crime investigator and expert witness, and some of these are there. And you can go for certification check also, like what are the certifications are required in this particular domain. So after that, we will go and check this application security, which is specialized in DevSecOps. So what does it mean? It's simply integrating security practices throughout the software development cycle. What does it stand for? Like it's combining development and security to build into phase of every software development life cycle. So this is what we have to deal. And some OAP's top 10 vulnerabilities, as you can see, it's based on the previous data, not the new one. So we can say the new top 10 vulnerabilities has not updated yet. So the previous one are the broken access control, cryptography, injection, any types of injection, it's included in that. And A04 is insecure design. Uh, and we can go for security misconfiguration also. So after that, some secure coding practices like input validation, provide sanitization, proper handling and logging, authentication and session management, secure API development principles. Essential abstract tools like Sonar Cube or the Burp Suite, WebZap also is there, and the Sync you can also use. You need to integrate some secure SDLC like equipments, requirements, threat modeling, pipeline, automated vulnerability scan, and container security. Some career roles you can, as you can assume, like application security engineer and DevSecOps engineer. So this you need to go for source code review, secure coding, and security testing. After that, we will go and check for the another skill which is required. So the eighth one is the IAM management. This is basically focuses on cloud security. So if you have mastered this particular skill, you can go check for cloud security types of roles, like controlling who has access to what. It's like providing a rules and regulations on the particular IAM thing, like which user can access which resources. So it can be built by ZTA, like zero trust architecture, like never trust, always verify. It's like any person, admin, user, you must need to first verify yourself, then after you can use the resources. Like, and it will assume that the breaches has already happened. So, and it's provide the least privilege access model also. So it's very beneficial to use. After that, the modern authentication like FMA, OAuth, we can JWT. And these are some uh, authentication models, and SSO like single sign-on. And these are the authentication like methods or mechanism we can implement. And access control policies like role based and attribute based and the just in time access, context aware access policies. So you can check for this access control policies, so you must know about these policies, these authentication mechanism, and how does the ZTA will work. Then after, we will check for privilege identity management, PIM, how it works, how it's manage accounts with highest access, the password vaulting, the rotation, and session monitoring and recording. Some of the tools you can check, the Okta and the Azure AD, AWS IAM, these are provided by their own CyberArk and Ping identities. These are the tool you can use. So after that, you must know about these tools, these mechanisms and policies. So then after you will good to go and you can work as the IAM roles in this cloud security domain. Then after, it's a vast topic, like vast domain in cybersecurity. If you are love to work as a classification identification things and monitoring, you can go for risk management and compliance. Some key global standards like using GDPR, HIPAA, PCI DSS. These are some frameworks which provide rules and regulations regarding how the data will transmit and how the data can be used. After that, some methodologies is there. First of all, identification, as I told, and classification and check for vulnerability assessment. We provide the CVSS of the vulnerabilities and risks. Then after, we will arrange and provide a mitigation plans with prioritization. After that, some compliance management, security policies implementation, third party vendors audit, and some governance and risk compliance tools. So business integration also can be done here, like for the supply chains measurement, BCP, disaster recovery testing. And the career paths are there, like what are the career path are here. The compliance offer, you can be become the risk manager, the CISO, the GRC specialist, it's like governor, risk compliance specialist, and the security auditor. These are some career paths you can go with that. So, and here are some leaderships and defining some rules which play with the government play an important role. So you must follow these global standards and the framework and securities rules which have already decided. So this is what the this skills it will land you as a role of GPR, we can say, sorry, GRC and other roles. It's purely is like not the offensive, it's like a defensive, or we can say reporting standards, frameworks, managements kind of thing in this GRC rule. So you can check out if you don't want to go for offensive side, and this is things you can do. And for the certification, you will go for CISA, CISM. These are the certifications you can do. And then after that, this is also in high demand, like it's a growing domain. So you must go with this also, like AI and automation, cyber security. What are the future skills and what's provided? It's provide the machine learning for threat detection, so it will much useful, and it's cost effective also. So AI driven defenses, like it will provide predictive security analysis, automation, threat hunting, and the by emerging with machine learning, pattern recognition is easier in malware analysis. The anomaly detection will be easier for firewall and different security devices. Analyze millions of events to identify suspicious behavior. Python for security automations, like we can use and generate some scripts with ML models. And some AI security tools are there, like Dark Trace, which provide autonomous response technology, IBM Watson for cybersecurity, and some silence, you can say. Maybe I pronounce wrong, but it's like silence, lens, AI based endpoint protection. Here you can see how this AI detection is more effective than our traditional method, like how it provides the better rate of threat detections, less false positive, and the response time is much lower than the traditional, and it also find unknown threats. But for real world implementation, when it's come about to not recognizing some new methodologies, so the AI will lacking somewhere, but somehow we will adapt this AI thing. Some AI cybersecurity applications are user behavior analytics. You can go for 0-day threat detection, network traffic analysis, phishing detection, malware classification, and fraud preventions. What are the careers opportunity we can get? The AI security engineer, you can become an AI security engineer. It will require some kind of experience. So for to land this job, like land job in this particular domain, you had already experienced little bit of cyber security. So after that it will more easier to land a job in automation and AI. You can go for security data scientist, and for cyber security automation specialist. Some packages of average package are also written, you can check this out also. So this is how these uh, 10 skills which are responsible, and which are some bonus skills all also there. You can go and check for bonus skills. First of all, blockchain security. If you are interested in blockchain like auditing, smart contract validations, you can go for bug bounty hunting. It like you can do for freelancing, and in a company, for a company also, like finding it's like kind of bugs in the web application. And the IoT security is like protected interconnected devices in your smart homes, and making this whole IoT's devices secure. So the career path guide for by me, you just need to start and believe on your own. So first of all, some entry level positions you can focus, like SOC analyst, junior pen tester, and junior security administrator, junior security developer. These are the things you can focus on. And some entry level packages you can also see at how much it can go. And for the mid level position, you can go for proper penetration testing, and the SOC analyst, team lead, the malware analyst, or the application security specialist. The mid-level package is around 10 to 20, we can say, and they required some of the certifications, some valuable certificate to showcase you. You can also see this thing. Some advanced level position after bunch of years of experience. So you can go for CISO, cyber security consultant, security director, or security researcher. These advanced can go for the lakhs of packages, like 30 to 50 lakhs, and some valuable certificates like CISP, the SENS, GISC, and CISNs. So this is, first of all you will go for entry level, then after you will go for the advanced one. So choose any of these job roles, and pursue in the same way which are the requirements by the company. Some career growth like continuous skill development. Always try to go and check for the every area of cyber security. Check for the industry recognized certification, so it will provide you a hike, or we can say it will highlight you on the crowd. And experience in demand is must for cloud and AI, and the experience will play an important role. And foreign contracts and remote roles offer higher compensation. So some plans what to do next, and first of all we will understand like what is your plan for this. Just simply go And first of all, you will go and check for the plan, like learn for fundamentals, networking, Linux programming. These are the requirements you can do. After that, master some essential tools like Kali Linux, VMware, Wireshark, Metasploit, Nmap, and Burp Suite. And then after the third, you can go check your skills, what you have learned, like in CTFs and bug bounty programs, home labs by open source contribution. So this is your pathway how you will go and initialize the step of the cybersecurity journey. After that, some recommendation of cybersecurity certification path in this cybersecurity, like CompTIA, you will go for CEH, it's most recognition. And OSCP is the tough one. If you can do, it's a golden ticket, but it's for beginner. I will not suggest you for OSCP. Then after, you can see check some tools, sorry, some certifications and some resources you can from start, like THM and Hack the Box will provide you hands-on lab and some free courses, communities you can join, Reddit or GitHub repos you can check, and some podcast also. So after that, what to do next? If you want to learn these all kind of things, you can join us also now, the tech zones. So what to do next? Cybersecurity is one of the fastest growing career starting to today to secure your future. Just join us, comment your favorite skills, like this presentation, subscribe for more content, and share it with your friends, and try to connect with me, and I will provide you each and every resources and knowledge and skills which are required. So if you have any question and doubt, contact to our team, contact me if you want, connect for personalized guidance, or join our this network of this whole cybersecurity, and be ready for this future thing. Try to get into cybersecurity, and always seeking for learning and always emerging for learnings. So always go and check this out, and if you want any kind of help and if you want to stay connected, go for our like websites. You can check our contact numbers and LinkedIn profiles. And this is all I want to say. If you want to learn, stick with us. And thank you very much for this, for your kind patience. Thank you very much.